Portense bien, CCC. Episode 20, man. We're dubbing already, man. What's good, man? I got my boy, YO GAMBII up in this motherfucker. He's from an upcoming artist. He has his own style, man, and so I'm just gonna watch this fool blow up, man. So he gave me that exclusive. His name's YO GAMBII. What's good, my boy?
What's going on? What's going on, man? I appreciate that. You know,
gracias.
You know, one dub after another. You know, after 5 we got to 100. You know what I'm saying?
Like
we
that.
stack that up and get to a million.
Hey, man, that's my mission right there, dog. Getting to that first meal, homie. You know, I think if you set that goal in tu cabeza, you know you're gonna get it. You're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's important you set goals to get to that, though. You know
it's
what
the
I'm
goal.
Saying? You gotta set your goal. Like, you know, when I didn't have anything, my first goal was like, yo, let me get a rack.
Right.
You know
Like that first rack was like, how did that shit feel, huh?
The first time I had 10 bands, bro, I was in the back of the car.
Woo! Yeah, cool, man. That shit was so good,
and
man.
10 bands ain't shit. You know what I'm
10 bands ain't
saying?
shit no more.
But from where we from,
we're like, man, if you ain't see those 10 in your
bands
hand, you're like, and that's not even
yo,
taxes money. You're like, man,
word.
I said you set a goal. You know what I'm saying?
So, and then, you know, after that, I was like, you know, I gotta get 20. Then I was like, you know, I got 20. I spent some. I was like, nah, I gotta get 50.
You're 50.
You know, and then
100. Because then if you start just spending, then 20 is gonna go by like it's nothing
Straight
with
up,
no investments.
Straight up. And then 100, and then 200, and then
that's how females get sometimes, man.
Just keep going, you know.
Yeah, that's how females get. They get that credit card and they run it up.
Oh yeah.
And then they have a lifetime paying that shit. Like
I don't give no females my credit card.
Charlie.
You got your own credit, right?
Portense bien, homie.
Portense bien, mommy. Portense bien, mommy.
Yeah. Hey, that's like what they say. If you're gonna marry this girl, get her credit report, homie. Because, hey.
Look, if you don't get her credit report, get her credit repair.
Something. You gotta get. Hey,
you feel me?
La neta, bro. Because,
you gotta bring something to the table.
Yeah, exactly. Because her bills become your bills. So that's why you gotta do the credit report, man. You know,
yeah,
so tranzas. Yo some fucking tranzas sometimes, you know. But that's cool, man. They gotta use it when they can.
Yeah.
You know, they say there's an age limit for all that. You know, between 18 and 29, those are like their golden years.
Yeah.
Once they hit like 30 to like 35, it's just another stage in their life. The 35 a 40, their limit, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta start getting into it, and then they become like some milfs, you know, they become sugar mamas.
I like milfs.
You know, CCC, when I was young, me tocó también. I was like in my 19, 20. So at least she was like 38. I was like, damn, homie, like, esa es una señora. You know, but she had the hots for me, homie. So I was like, era de Venezuela. See. So what do you want me to do? You know, and I mean, hey, I like to explore. You know, so she showed me something. You know what I'm saying? Estaba chingón. It was one of those days that you're like, damn, I can't believe that really happened.
At least you know when they 35 to 40, they should have a good credit score already.
Already.
If they don't, they
never
gonna have a
man.
good credit score.
I know they be posting their credit score 725. They're like, hell yeah, I'm sorry for the bottom, not really. Like, God,
Predict was 18, like, damn, 725, mama, what's up? Yo, let me get like 10,000 on the credit
card. Caliente, homie. For reals, man, you know? Shit. Hey, gracias for the studio, man. It's a beautiful studio. To set up shop, you know, and just giving me that exclusive on you, you know what I mean? And I want you to tell everybody out there, like, where you from, how did you get in this business, you know, like.
Shit, man, I think where I'm from is a complicated question, man. I don't really, like, yo no me considero, like, that I'm from one place, you know what I'm saying?
Sí. Well, ¿dónde naciste?
In New Jersey.
You New Jersey?
Yeah, I lived in New Jersey, I lived in New York, I lived in Bogotá, in Villavicencio. I lived in Miami. I lived in Puerto Rico.
Oh, international shit.
I lived in Orlando, Tampa, Houston. I live in LA right now.
Oh man, you just fucking leaving a little pins on the map.
I just
man, that's
since I was a kid, you know.
That's dope.
I'm like a nomad.
CCC. And how old are you right now?
32.
Man, imagine, bro. Like 10 years from now, you're gonna fucking have this whole shit on lock. I see it. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
I see it, homie.
2 years.
You know,
2 years.
You know, but it's just like what's gonna happen in 10 years. Like, you know, like when te miré, I was like, damn, Jay, who's this cat? And he's like, oh, that's the artist I've been talking to you about. I'm like, man, that fool's hard.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't gonna
what?
lie, Jay, one of my number one supporters.
No,
bro.
man,
bro.
hey,
Showing love since day one.
no.
I remember when he walked into my office.
You know, so like I said, he recognized
Jay,
his talent.
you know, Jay is funny because Jay used to tell me, he's like, yo, you gotta put that street shit out, fool. Street shit out. And I was like, man, I'm trying to keep the eyes off of me. You feel me? So I just was putting out other stuff.
See.
Stuff for the females and shit like that. You know, and he was like, nah, bro, you gotta put the street shit out. I was like, man, I'm just trying to stay away from that. And then when I got my deal, it was because of my street shit. It wasn't because of my shit for the females.
Right.
You feel me? So he was right all along. I was just, you know, it was kind of fear. You know what I'm saying? Like I was.
Because you don't know how people are gonna have it. And there's people that might take offense to some of your shit.
I mean, I don't even care about the offense. I was just, you know, I was really in the streets.
Yeah.
So I was trying to keep them eyes off of me. You feel me?
It was like this. I'm not even gonna be in the picture, but I'll say it real quick. It was like this. He had sent me so much music, bro, and we were already vibing for like 6 years already, huh? But it was all the street before anything. So when I started really seeing his music, and then I go, let me hear your street stuff, because I know this is not you. Get off the pussy shit, because you could do that later, and do who you are. And he was like, nah, G, I don't want to do that. Just do who you are, bro. It's like, cause he gave me his music, bro. I shit you not. I left the parking lot and I pulled his ass over 30 seconds in front of me. Pull over. This is what we're gonna do. And it was a natural feeling. It was a natural feeling because his talent and it's who he really is.
Nah, when he
no
played it for me,
puedes cambiar eso.
he's like, Louis, you know, and I'm like, what's up? You know, I got him in this car. I was like freshly off my fucking surgery. And he starts bumping it, but he don't tell me who it is or nothing. You know, and I'm just listening to the whole shit. I'm like, this shit gutter, homie. Like, this shit's hard. Like, so I told him, who's this? And he's like, this is my artist I've been talking to you about. I'm like, which one? You talked to me about a lot, you know? And he's like, YO GAMBII. And I was like, man, I was fucking like amazed, bro. Like, I was like, that shit is some new wave shit, dog. Like, so I don't know what you call your style.
Correction, now it's GAMBII. Yo GAMBII.
Yo GAMBII.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. You know, everybody still know me.
See.
You say Gambino and like I people don't know who you talking about. You feel me?
Yo.
I still got homies. You know, they still refer to me as that. You know, so I think my style though, I wouldn't really particularly say like, you know, I like a lot of different kinds of music.
Because your shit lands in like you. It lands like in 5 different categories.
Yeah, like I do reggaeton, I do trap, you feel me? I do like, you know, and then I like to experiment with different shit. Like the project, I don't know which
he just created corridos colombianos.
There you go. Corridos colombianos.
Corridos too.
So that shit is like a new wave. That's what he was explaining to me, and I was like,
it's not a new wave, it's his wave.
Corridos colombianos. I was like, well, let me listen to this shit.
But you know, some stuff ain't even like, they don't even have a genre. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Todo Míos is like acoustic, and it's got like trumpet. Like I don't even know. I know it sounds weird.
It's a fusion of a jazz trumpet with a tuba in it, with a bass guitar in it, with a rock guitar in it. It has elements of everything.
Crazy. I just like to experiment. I just go with the vibe. You feel me? I
Yeah.
go with the females. It's just a vibe. You
just a vibe. You vibe.
You can look good as fuck.
You can look good as fuck, but your energy
vibe's off.
Bitch, I'm off. I don't want your energy.
Yeah, hell nah.
Portense bien.
Portense bien,
No me quiero llevar la energía a la casa.
Y no es funny, así decimos en Colombia. Porte bien porque yo me porto bien con usted.
Sí. Now you're like, hey man, you know what am I gonna do? Shit. It's crazy, man. Sometimes even when you just hit somewhere and just out of so many females could be attracted to you just by what you do. I've been there, done that, and it's crazy because sometimes you don't know how to take it because someone will come and attack you.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a song called Bandida, you know? And it's like, and I'm telling her, I'm like, you know, I don't know if that ese brillo en tus ojos será, you know, because you really fucking with me like that, or is it because
why you trying?
or
Why
is
you
it
trying to
because,
seduce me?
or is it because of the diamonds that's reflecting off? You know what I'm saying?
Toss me, baby.
You feel me? Is you really fucking with me, or is you fucking with my lifestyle? You know what I mean?
And it's hard to pick them porque, like they say, they come in disguise.
Yeah, you
No
know.
la tentación.
That's why, you know, I like my.
Did you say they come in disguises?
Feel me?
That's the
They're not
devil's in
called.
disguise.
They're not called disguises. They're called multiple personalities. Deal with all
The
of
devil's
them.
in disguise. Tell me the devil's in disguise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come and find a way to put something in your face that you're weak for. Whether it's drugs that you do to take your pain away, or it could be just sex, the high busting a nut. You know, but
Everybody got their thing.
You know, today I saw.
Everybody got their thing.
yeah.
Today I saw a video of an old man in a Ferrari with his son, and the dude walks up to the guy in the Ferrari, and the car's worth $1.7 million. It's an old Ferrari, and the guy tells the dude, "So is that your car?" He's like, "No, it's my dad's. I'm driving." And the dad goes, "Oh, so you must be retired?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You know, can you give me some type of advice?" Like, "Oh yeah, I got a lot of advice, but the first one is don't get distracted by pussy."
Yeah.
Take it from there. He said,
bro.
Yeah. No, but I've always
Like
been.
when I'm
The
on
most
grind,
dangerous
when I'm on
drug.
real grind mode, I will cut all bitches off. Excuse me.
I was
I will
gonna tell you
cut
the
them
same
all
thing
off.
because
Like I won't even pick up their calls. They be getting mad, but and maybe they don't understand. Like I'm not. It's not that I'm not trying to talk to you. It's just that right now I'm focused on what I'm doing. I gotta run this bag up.
right, and they don't
Feel me?
understand that shit because when a female demands attention, especially like a bad bitch,
Yeah.
and you drop them and you're picking up, now you're giving them a taste of their own game. So they're like, what do you mean you ain't
Why
got
you
time
don't
for
text me back?
Why you text me back?
saying what's up, and then you ain't text me back for another 2 hours? I'm busy.
What's
You
the
feel me?
problem
I'm
with
sorry,
that?
Mom, but I gotta put you on the bottom of my priority list because Benji's on the top of the
Right,
priority list.
right. You know, if you ain't talking about that, frankly, they won't even be around.
They won't
for the
even be
game,
around.
man.
You feel me? So
You know,
yeah.
the players change, but the game remains the same. You
Word
know,
up.
and I've always had that mentality, and that's why I have trust issues with females, because I've always been around so many females that have always been attracted to money, and how you're attracted to me or you're attracted to
Especially
my
in
money.
Cali.
Uh-huh.
You feel me?
So I get
Yeah.
I've gotten that taste front line all my life. So I think that's why it's very hard for me to have a girlfriend
Yeah.
because of the lifestyle.
Word.
It takes a certain person to deal with you, even though you're not doing nothing wrong, but they always thinking you're doing something wrong, or you're trying to fucking, pipe down a female or something like we can,
See,
man.
like that, I don't even deal with that. That's
You know what I'm saying?
Once
So-
you start with that, that's it, yo. That's like,
Pórtese bien.
Pórtese bien, mami, si no, chao.
Sí.
You feel me? Like after that, I'm
Yeah.
done. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't even like dealing with that. Like that's your own insecurity.
Insecurities.
Because I'm a real ass motherfucker. You feel me? If I'm fucking with you and I'm telling you I'm fucking with you, I'm really
Believe it.
fucking with you.
Believe it.
You get what I'm saying? If not, I'm gonna let you know.
If you already come with some bodies, what's the problem? Mija? I come with experience. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. If I'm not fucking with you on that type of level, I'm gonna let you know from the jump anyway. Yo, I'm a dog. You know, and that's the mode I'm gonna be in until I find somebody I'll fuck with. You know what I mean?
It takes somebody real to say what you said. You're a dog. You know? I'm a dog. You know, and
I let them know, mami, yo soy un
Yeah.
perro. Para que lo sepa adelante. You can ask, yo tengo muchas amigas, they'll tell you, así me puta un perro. ¿Sí entiendes?
"Yo no perreo,
That's
soy
what I'm telling
perro."
you. That's why I'm vibing with your energy, bro, because you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, and like 32, I just turned 43, so it's like we got that generation, and I'm like, damn, that shit just reminds me of when I was young and shit. You know, like at 32, all them females were fucking back to back. Déjame en paz. Un ratito, pórtate bien, man. Like, you know, I gotta get to this bag.
Word.
And to this day, it's like a one way, I have like a one track brain.
Yeah.
Ya que es como un tren.
When you focus, you focus.
When you focus
There's
and that fucking
vacation
train
time,
starts
too.
moving on me,
There's
ain't nobody
vacation
gonna
time.
stop me, homie.
Right.
That track ain't gonna stop.
There's
no way.
vacation time too. That's why motherfuckers be like, damn, that nigga be going hard. I be going hard when I'm focused. I'm going hard at what I'm focused at.
No days off.
You know, it's no days off.
That's it.
I don't
And
even
it's
like
hard.
sleeping.
Yup.
You feel me? I got
Man.
FOMO of waking up and missing out on
Bien
hours of
caliente,
my life.
bien
You feel me?
caliente. You have
You
enough
did it.
time to go to sleep when you die, bro.
Word up. Word. And then, you know, when I'm on vacation time, I do the same thing. I go hard. I'm trying to enjoy my time on vacation because I know when I get back to the grind,
back
I'm
to
back
go
to the
mode.
grind, you know what I'm saying?
A trabajar.
And I be thugging it, bro. I be Adidas sweatpants, plain black tee, looking like a bum, but it's grinding.
That's
Como
dope. The
decías,
mind
¿no?
don't stop.
Como decías en esa canción, con el culo apestoso y los sobacos, esa era una canción viejita que tenías. And I don't give a fuck, I keep it moving. Like when I'm going.
I never said that. That's one thing. I keep it clean.
Well, no, pero no así como lo dije, como sonó. Like I'm so grinding so much, I haven't time to stop. I'm moving.
Yeah, word up.
Like I haven't even slept. That's like I'm still on the same clothes and shit.
Yeah,
like that shit, like that. You know, it's like
sometimes
people don't see that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll take a shot and just be like, let me just throw another fucking black tee on.
Yeah, like that, like boom, 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 in and out. So people don't see that shit. That's what I mean, like when I said that, because you said that on the something, fool.
People don't, you know, they just don't know.
They just don't know.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's better like that.
They gotta get out their house, you know. Get to the grind.
So yeah, man. So you say you were raised in Jersey?
Yeah, I was
born in
raised-
Jersey.
I was born in Jersey. I lived there for a big part of my
So
childhood.
so that
you know?
So you got to
En un
see
barrio
some shit.
colombiano, you feel me? So
What was it called?
Dover.
Dover.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's like era un pueblito donde llegaba
That
mucho
shit reminds me of
inmigrante.
that one movie.
Is that far from Newark?
Like 20-30 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
because that's
far.
Cuban, right?
Huh?
That's a Cuban city. Yeah, no.
Nah,
It's
so
called
it's just
Colombiano.
like predominantly black.
Predominant.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's the bricks.
Never mind, dog.
And then you go right up the street to Elizabeth, you know, and hay mucho Latino in Elizabeth, a lot of Colombians.
Mm. That's crazy. It's
Yeah.
just
I
I'm
bounced
trying to
around,
think.
bro. I went to
Yeah.
4 different high schools. I finished high school in Puerto Rico, even though I ain't graduated. I finished over there. You feel me? And
Yeah,
after
so
I went-
you picked up a lot of flavors. You know what I'm saying?
Really, Puerto Rico is where I started my music.
Mm.
That's where I really started. And I was like,
That's
you
when you
know,
started getting that rhythm.
yeah, I just like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you could hear it in your music.
Yeah.
In your
Even in
style.
Jersey though, I used to you know, go out my house and there was these blood dudes that lived in front of my, like across the street. You know what I'm saying? And I would always see them with their boom boxes and shit. They was just recording shit.
You were
know what
just
I mean?
people
low budget shit. You know what I'm
See,
saying? But I was like,
yeah,
damn, that shit is
yeah.
dope. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
man.
Me gusta eso. And when I went to Puerto Rico, you know, I got the chance to be in a couple studios and shit like that. And
You took advantage of the situation and be like, you know what? Ahorita en caliente, I gotta jump on this shit. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get the opportunity again.
straight up, I bought a little $20 mic. You
En
know what I'm saying?
caliente. Sí, yeah.
Vamos a meterle.
Yo, when I met Gambiii, dog, he was 22 years old.
Damn.
And he came into my office, bro, with our homie called Ski. Shout out to Ski. And it was a trip, bro. I saw a lot of talent. Well, a motor that was having a blast, bro. Like, te valía madre, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole nother world. But he's evolved, bro, since the time I've known him till now, to one of the most relentless kids growing into a grown man and not stop his grind, bro. Like, he took everything that he did into a whole nother level and just ran with it, bro. That I didn't think, like, I have not seen that ethic in anybody to be able to do 2 things at once the way he's doing it, bro. It's relentless. It's
Yeah.
like this will don't sleep.
Yeah.
Like, he's really chasing it and he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. You
No,
know,
it's facts, bro.
some motherfuckers get lucky, bro. I got homies, you know, they 22. They're already seeing 100, 200 bands.
Yep.
You know, I ain't see 100 bands till I was like 28, 29.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's just, but I didn't mean I
It's a
stopped
grind.
grinding.
You
You know what I'm
kept
saying?
going.
I kept going.
The marathon
Yeah.
continues.
Like, somewhere he hit turbo, bro, and it hasn't stopped.
Matter of fact, I got a homie right now, and he ain't even no street dude. You feel me? And he just straight do legal business, and he comes from his family don't have no money like that. They're like a lower middle class family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they were. You know
They
what?
were.
Yeah. And bro, homie got like 3 Lambos now. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah.
As long as you gotta
Everybody's
roll the
journey is different.
punches.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. You know, so I never knew I was gonna land like a podcast on YouTube. You know, I just ran with whatever, like, let's just do this, homie, you know?
Yeah.
Let's record part of my life or whatever I got left in the tank and shit, you know what I'm
Word,
saying?
word. You play the cards you dealt, bomb.
Yeah, you know, so even with my surgery going on, I had a lot of drastic changes happening to me and shit, but the grind don't stop.
Nah, don't,
So
man.
I don't I try not to feel sorry for myself for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
It's probably like, can you like you're not fucked. You know what I'm saying? You're not fucked. So you're like,
that's
nah, I gotta keep going,
shake
homie.
that
You
shit
gotta
off.
shake that shit off, homie.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like a lion.
Animo de guerrero.
I think one thing you could say to that, bro, and I've learned because I've kind of been through so much shit. And you guys know my story.
Right.
I'm not gonna speak on it, but you know, it's the shit that's been seen and done. People don't even know. Could walk by them, they will never know. But the success you do, bro, doesn't come once. It comes every day. If not, you're never gonna be successful. Success isn't once. It's every fucking day.
Word up.
Yeah, you know.
And some days, bro, you know,
You
people
just feel
look
like
at me
you're
and
dropping
they like,
everything and be like, fuck it, I'm
yeah,
tired.
yeah, bro. You know, bro, look, even homies that's got it made, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my phone.
Excuse me, guys.
Even people that got it made, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people, like, look at me and they're like, damn, you got it made. Me, myself, I don't consider myself, I got it made, you know, because I have different goals that I haven't got to yet. You know what I'm saying? And maybe there'll be a point where I'm like, you know what? Everybody's definition of success is different. You feel me?
Yeah.
But just because you got 1-2 mil sitting in the bank, I know homies that got mils sitting in the bank, and sometimes they wake up in the same shit too. They're like, fuck, today's just not my day, you know, whatever. They wake up
and people depend
but
on
you gotta
you
shake that shit
off,
off, you
man.
feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Shake
Once
that-
that
okay,
phone
yo.
goes on, it's time to rock and roll.
Time to get it on,
You know,
change
so
game
I
face.
could relate to you in a lot of that stuff, man, because, you know, it's just the grind don't stop, and whatever you gotta do to feed your family, you know what I'm saying? Only God knows why you do what you do, you know what I'm saying? But it's not to be questioned because you're feeding your family, you know?
100%.
And I mean, you gotta feed your family
100%,
regardless by any means, you know?
And everybody's situation is different, bro. So
You know, that's why I asked you, like, yeah, growing up in Jersey, I could already picture how fucking life is over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the winter and all that shit.
Yeah, the winter's fire, bro.
You know?
Shoveling snow, I don't miss.
Yeah. Hey,
You know?
did you ever fucking slip on that fucking black ice?
Oh hell yeah, bro. I remember I was like 14, right? And I was running because I was gonna get jumped by like 10 dudes. You feel me? I had this little beef with some kid, and they was trying to jump me, so I started running. And I was running, I hit the block around the corner. I was getting to my house, bro. And when I was getting to my house, I didn't see the black ice. Boom, I slipped, busted my chin, had to get like 10 stitches in my chin.
Damn, homie.
And I got fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
How about driving like on black ice and your fucking brakes locked?
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh shit, you got no control. That shit's just gliding. I seen that shit, dog.
Yeah, man.
You know, I got familia out there in Indiana, so I'm like, hey, bro, this is a depressing ass state.
Bro, yeah, it's gloomy sometimes.
Yeah, like it's on great days. Homie, like where's the sun,
gloomy,
homie?
yeah.
No mountains,
Cali,
no
bro.
sun. I love Cali.
When I want to go to see snow, I just go to Colorado real quick and spend
Lake
the
Tahoe.
weekend over there.
You know what I'm
feel me?
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just come back. You know what I mean?
Why
Shit,
not?
we got snow right here.
We got snow right here. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Big Bear.
Sometimes I take the Can-Ams up there with the homies.
Why not?
You feel me? Let's go hit the snow.
Yeah, I seen some of your videos, bro, man. Hey, you're deep out there, like over there, where you're from, dog. I seen that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man.
Um,
I make good relationships with people, you know, in every place that I've.
the way that you had that shit unlocked, that shit was dope.
I appreciate
Like
it.
I was like, damn, homie, he got about like 100 motherfuckers riding behind this video right now in cars and shit,
Word.
you know.
That song comes out the 29th, so
Okay.
April 29th, you know.
What's the name of that song?
Fuego.
Fuego.
Summer Line, yeah. So
All right.
look that shit up, you know?
Yeah, I saw that shit. I was like, damn, homie. That's why I want le dije a Joe, fool, he's fired. That's dope, you know, because he just didn't tell me who you were or nothing. I was just listening to it, and I'm like, well, fuck, that's not some mixture of everything, dog, you know? And he's like, yeah, that's my artist. I was like, man, that fool's hard. That's all I told him. We didn't say a lot, but I was like, he's hard, you know? And he's like, that's that new fucking shit out there. And I was like, see, you just gotta get your fucking surfboard and jump on that wave.
Word.
You know, like we're like a generation apart. So for my generation just to even hear your shit, you're doing something right. You're doing something right. And I'm fucking with it heavy. So I'm like,
appreciate that.
people hear that trap shit in there, you know? So you're like, I can relate 100%.
Yeah, man.
You know?
I try to, you know, it's funny because different, like, you know, even culturas latinas, you know what I'm saying? Todos los países tienen como que, like, su propio dialecto, you know what I mean? Like, y'all got words that you guys would use that in Colombia, they'd be like, what the fuck is that?
The fuck is that?
You know what I'm saying?
Straight
in
up.
Puerto Rico también, they got other words that nobody else gonna understand, you know?
Well, yeah, straight up.
So,
Straight
because
up.
I've lived in different places, I feel like I know a lot about different, you know what I'm
You
saying?
make your own
different,
menudo.
different street
You make your own
slang,
menudo, a little bit
you
of
know what I
everything.
mean? And I
you
try
know?
to use it, but I try to stay in a balance, you know? That way everybody, you know, people from everywhere can kind of understand me, you know what I'm saying? Because si me voy muy colombiano a la vuelta no me va a entender nadie, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe the Colombians will understand me, but what about the rest of the people?
What about the rest of the
You know
world?
what I mean? So I try to maintain, you know, los códigos without going, you know what I'm saying?
Yup. But I mean, just Spanish is like a universal language because if you hear it in a lot of different languages. All you gotta do is pick up a couple of words and you know what it is.
100%.
You know, when I started hearing some Filipinos I used to work with, bam, I started just picking up what they were talking about. I'm like, you guys be using a lot of Spanish words, you know? And I'm like, all right. See, I already know what you guys talking about, homie, you know? It's as simple as that. It's funny how just the brain starts working, homie. Once starts hearing some kind of different culture Spanish, you're like, I know what they're talking
You're like,
about.
word.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can pick up on words for sure.
You know?
For sure.
Simple as a CCC, you know? You
Even
know,
though
everybody knows
my
what
boy
that
was- My
is.
boy was talking in Farsi the other day, and I picked up a couple words. You know, I was like, damn, that's very similar in Spanish.
Well, your brain just starts working, bro. It automatically, like, what are they talking about? You know, like,
Yeah.
hey, I heard of the Spanish word. I can, all right, no, I know what it, you know? I know the topic, homie.
Word up,
You know,
word
keep
up,
talking that fly
Word.
shit, homie. You know, but that's cool, man, that you've been doing this shit for how long already, then?
Man, I've been doing music since I was 17, so what's that, like 15 years? You know?
15 years, man.
And I still
And you know how to
ain't
play instruments, too, huh?
Yeah, I play, man. I play a little. You know, I understand music, bro. You know, yo soy músico, so like, I'm not gonna say like I'm a professional piano player or a professional guitar player, but you know, I can hit a few chords on the guitar.
And that's all you
I can
need,
hit chords on the
though.
piano,
A quick 4 bars. That's all you really need.
Nowadays, yeah, you're right.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
everything's
Boom, boom.
electronic.
Sample that shit and
Está en caliente.
Yeah.
En caliente.
It's pretty dope, you know.
You know?
But you know, like I said, bro, I mean, I've been 15 years and I still ain't give up. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying? I'm still
dope.
rocking. I'm
That's
still
dope, because
rocking, you know what I
God's
mean?
got plans for you.
Man, hell
God
yeah.
has plans for you, you know what I'm saying? And just having this quick fucking podcast.
My dog
You know?
Navy.
And
Pásale. You wanna present the accountant?
Yo, my dog Nelly.
Go put him on camera. Chico, pásale a la cámara. Pásale acá. Aquí puedes hacer los taxes con él, lo que estamos trabajando la misma vez.
He's gonna come hit me with the.
You'll be the first artist to. You'll be the
Yo,
first
you
artist to
fucked
do
up
that.
here, you fucked up there. You know what I'm saying?
this is the first time ever, huh?
Let me try to fix
Right
it for
here.
you. You know what I mean?
Pórtense bien.
Pórtense bien, mi puta.
Ya llegaron.
I told you to do it like this. Why you gotta do it like
Ya
that?
llegaron. Man, that's fucking dope, though, man. Last time when I came here and I met you, and you were just fucking adjusting the strings on the guitar, that shit just got me, you know? I was like, damn, look at this guy fixing it to the T through your iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was sending me like the signal.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I didn't know nothing about this shit, but it's just when you're updated, you're outdated. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep up with the technology. I'm like, what you doing over there, homie? What you
Just
doing over there?
tuning it,
Tuning
you know
shit
what I'm
into
saying?
the
Make
phone.
sure.
I was like, that's crazy, homie. Technology, Apple,
Yo,
they don't play,
bro,
homie.
you know, I mean, I pretty much learned what I know about instruments
Through Apple,
through
through
fucking
Apple.
technology. You know
Really?
what I'm saying? Through an app,
Damn.
through YouTube, you know what I mean?
Yup, hey
Everything I
man.
know. I didn't go to school.
You choose a fucking universal language. You feel me? That's just like
Jehovah
worldwide.
said, yo, hold on, pour up. Yo, mind you, Jehovah, I met him when I was 22 and he was drinking. After that, I never seen him drink.
I
again.
quit 9 years, and this is my first glass right here with you, dog. You know that shit, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, damn, this is a day.
And I never quit. I just jumped on the plane one day, bro, and I just didn't feel like drinking that day. And 9 years went by.
You just burned out.
I just think I drank too much with the Mexican group for fucking 5 years on the road, bro. That'll do it to you, dog. On the bus for 5 years,
Bunch of dudes
everywhere
and
you go.
shit. Shit.
Word.
Word,
Sex, drugs, rock and roll. That's what they
Sex,
call it,
drugs,
right?
and
On the
rock
bus,
and
it's
roll.
called sex, drugs, and rock and roll, bro. Cheers, homie. Felicidades to your podcast.
Thank you, man.
Gracias, gracias.
Everything you've been
Salud.
doing, dog.
Ese mismo uno, Nelly,
Y
ok.
porque vino Nelly a hacer los taxes.
How this is the first time they pull up on you like that? How like, Portense Bienn, that's the first.
Pórtese bien, eso le digo a Nelly, porte bien conmigo, papi.
Ajá.
Que el tío Stam está fuerte.
Ajá, por favor.
I don't think I'm gonna keep on drinking, dog. It's just today.
Say less, bro.
Dale.
Yeah. Well, what else you got? Like
Man, you know,
man.
actually, bro, Jehovah, you know, it's funny because Jehovah, I remember 10 years ago, and Jehovah was the one who brought me to the table for my deal, you know? And,
Forever that I known him, he's been into that, and like he's always brought me around like a lot of probably people that he's like, that's a so head of so, and I'm just like, let's keep going about my day,
Right,
you know,
right,
like,
right,
and I
right.
think that's just it's a humble part of me that I'm like, who, like, oh hell yeah, let me go see what's going on. Like I'm just like, oh, all right, that's cool. Like just like that's cool, and I stay in my lane, you know. Like, hey, this is Louis. Hey, Louis, and I'm like, it's just this one moves fast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to keep up, and I'm just going just to support him. You know, have his back or whatever, and just when he guides me here, si se me graba, but it's well till they stop me and they start talking to me and they want to get to know me, then I'll remember their name.
Right.
So if I'm not
100%,
important to you,
Then why should it be important to me?
exactly.
100%, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If the
100%.
vibe is right and the energy's there, then you're
It
gonna
ain't
take
about
those
the
extra
clout you
2-3
got.
minutes
You know,
to talk to me and
bro,
be like,
he knows. I'm not gonna say too much, bro. There's a couple cats in the industry, bro. I just knocked some nigga out in fucking Club Live.
See.
He's a big cat in the industry.
see.
You know, one of the
You know what I'm
pioneers of this shit.
You know what I mean?
One
I
of the
just, bro,
pioneers.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a real dude, you're a real dude. It don't matter if you popping, if you not
If you're not,
popping, you know what I'm
homie,
saying?
because
If I fuck
what's
with your vibe, I fuck
hot
with your vibe.
today might not be hot tomorrow, homie.
Hmm?
Well, what's hot today might not be hot tomorrow.
Straight up. That don't make you as a person. You know
Yup,
what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
You got something going on.
Exactly.
That's like me saying, you know, I own a dispensary too. So it's like me saying, because I own a dispensary, I'm going to be some cocky ass.
No.
I'm still the same
You're
dude,
running a
bro.
business and you're just trying to
I'm
feed
still-
other
I'm
families.
still the same dude, you feel me, when I was in Miami trying to pay for my night at the hotel, at the motel. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but now it's like you're doing that because you got families to feed, not just yours, but your employees. You
For
know,
sure,
it's like
100%.
like they got
That's-
families, so
that's
they're
more
depending
pressure.
on you.
That's more pressure. If
You know
wanna-
what I'm saying?
if
You
you
always
wanna
have to
slack,
smile
you can't
from the
take
pain.
you can't take a month off.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? What am I
yeah.
supposed to tell them?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you understand that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, bro, like I told you, man, I've been doing my own thing since my teenage years. You know, somebody first showed me what a four-finger bag was and shit of some brown ass weed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They even brought out the little silver fucking scale and shit with the little ball. Like,
They're trying to balance it on their fingers and shit. And they stand like this, like, I fucking get it right, dog.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's
Well, you don't know
that's
that
some
little
shit,
stuff you
homie.
pull is like a keychain, and you
Mhm.
hold it from the keychain. You're supposed to put it on something, but you hold it with the keychain,
And you bring it up.
and it
and
goes
it'll
like
weigh
a
you.
little weight like this, like a little needle, and it's a ball that weighs like.
It's like a scale, you know, like when you do the verduras and everything,
yeah,
like
that's
that,
what
but
you're
just a
talking
little
about,
handy one.
The
And right there, it'll
digital
tell you
shit
about
didn't
how-
exist.
Digital shit didn't exist, so see,
Man.
I've been on the move for a minute, then
I
papi.
see.
what I'm
Now,
saying?
when I came in the game, it was
Nah.
already, you know, the
Nah,
the smoke shop.
Hell no, man. Like I'm from Silmar, bro.
Word.
so we have a secret up there, bro. And only if you're from Silmar, you know.
No, the word's been
You
spread
know?
around, dog. Trust me.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
The word has been spread
going.
around.
But I'm taking you back to the mid-90s. Me and him been knowing each other since we were like 12, 13 years old.
Word.
So, de que me conoce, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, just...
Don't be calling motherfuckers by their first name.
Nobody didn't call nobody. I not called you by your first name, and I haven't called this one nothing, dog.
Just saying, you know.
You know?
I know where
I don't need
I'm
my
at, dog.
government out there.
You know, so you know, it was just something about
I
having
got
that.
a certain individual trying to
Yep.
fucking, you know,
Hey,
trying to file a case against me.
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
that motherfucker. What did I do when you called me that day, dog? What did I do? I said, good, dog. I started cracking the fuck up, bro. Like, all right, instead of me telling them what you do, I started rolling. That's what he gets. I mean, it's like the story hasn't been laid out on what it is.
I don't even care, bro. I don't want it,
But when
you know?
I'm not
That's
gonna
just-
speak on it.
that's
But
just for the-
when that comes up, because it's gonna come up, we're not speaking on it. Just wait till it comes up, and you'll see It's just the principle of what it had to be, and it's part of the game, though. You can't disrespect like that. It's part of it, is. And he had all the right to do what he did, though. I agree.
You know, people make a big deal out of it. You know, it's just a little fight.
Nah,
you know
but
what I'm
where I was going about the weed, like a lot of stuff that came out of Silmar was always top grade A shit. In the mid-90s, just to even get close to like the Bubba Kush or the SMP.
The Indo, the Chronic.
Well, the
Yeah,
Indo,
yo,
the
just
Chronic,
vouch your way.
a lot of shit came out through Silmar, dog, that people don't know that's like a little hidden gem.
Gotcha.
A lot of good entrepreneurs that came out of there, man.
Here's a fun fact about Silmar that is not a fun fact. Silmar is known for the capture of the most drug cartel leaders in the whole San Fernando Valley in LA. That's where all the leaders live, the ranches. Silmar is also known for being the home of the very first Kush strain in the world, which is the SVOG, which is the fact, because you know the growers. And Silmar is also known for the most teenage pregnancies.
Hey, that's why I always stay away from girls that live there, dog. You know, but it's cool, man. It's a good city, because it's the last city in the Valle. You know what I'm saying? So, ahí están todas las montañas. We get to see, like, nature at its best sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
No,
The
hit me up one
eagles,
time
fucking
talking about there was
mountain
a goat in
lions
front
and
of his house.
shit.
Oh, well, there's a
What
donkey.
you about to do with that? You about to make some birria?
Bro, not just that, there's a donkey down the street. There's like 10 coyotes that run the block. There's fucking an owl up on the tree. And there's a family of skunks and raccoons, bro.
Who's watching me, bro? You know, you get to see a lot of crazy stuff up there, bro. Shit, even the hospitals. It's crazy up there, you know, because it's a county hospital.
Yeah, I know. I've been to that one.
Yeah, so.
Bro, I got a song coming out in May with Jambi. I got a song coming out in June with Lua.
Yeah.
July is up in the air. Probably a song con Nampa Básico. He's a Colombian. He's doing super well. He does a lot of shit in Mexico también. ¿Me entiendes? He's the homie.
Trying to sell out arenas in Mexico is beautiful.
Bro, he does that. You feel me? So, you
Because
know.
when Mexicans no traen dinero para comprar el ticket, and they do the most to get their fucking ticket. You know what I'm saying? That's the real love out
I
there.
think
That
en todos los
authentic love.
países latinoamericanos son así, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Y en agosto, va a ser un agosto en septiembre. These songs are all done except for the one with Nampa.
Sí, sí.
You know what I'm saying? And sale la de Arcángel. So I think, you know, I got that little lineup coming up that's gonna give me like a nice little platform to elevate my, you know what I mean?
Not just
You're
that.
just
I'm
evolving.
dropping all my solo
You're
shit.
just evolving.
Not just that, but you could just go to the YouTube channel right now, and there's already content so you can
Oh,
see,
for
bro.
sure, yo.
There's already
What's
6
your
songs out,
YouTube
bro.
channel?
You know, it's funny, my YouTube channel is just talking my name, Yo Gambi.
Yo Gambiii, so
it's
people
funny,
know.
right? So, I got songs on my YouTube channel. They got like 1 million views, you know, whatever streams, and some of the smaller songs that don't have as much streams
Are the hardest.
when I go to like the hoods, you know what I'm saying? They the ones. That's the ones that they fuck
People are
with.
ready.
Like I can pull out the song. Them motherfuckers know all the words to the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I pull out the song that got the 1 million streams on it, and they're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, streams ain't everything, man.
Ain't everything, man. It's like you could be
I
popping somewhere.
I always believe in this one thing, being on the marketing side of that, and seeing, you know, since the beginning, being there since, well, just a quick run. We started with Gasolina back in the days at Machete, which the president of Saban, where he's at now, was the president of Machete with me back in the days. That was my boss, which is a good friend, Gus. And at the end of the day, everything that took off, we saw the development of what Apple became, what now Spotify's are, what YouTube grew into, and all that. And the one most important thing is there's a lot of artists that have a lot of numbers, yet how loyal are your fans?
Yeah.
You know, and they're not all in that number that you
Well,
see.
I know some artists making numbers and they ain't, you
Yeah,
know, they
and
ain't
they
doing
got
no
a lot-
shows. You feel me?
They got
They
no
go to the
shows.
shows and they only got like, you know.
Yeah.
But streaming wise, they're making money in a different way, and then monetizing whatever you fucking
Yeah,
put. Your
that's
fan
all
is
money,
there.
you
Your
know,
fan
you
is
know.
there once a month buying your stuff, supporting you, and really being there for you.
Yo, Nelly, do me a favor, crack that door
Yeah.
open real quick, bro.
You could have 1 million followers.
I let all my people know I don't smoke. You feel me? I can sell the shit, and I got a license just in case.
Yup. No, it's a legitimate business now. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a lot of legitimate businesses now. And that was dope because back then, When we get
wasn't
caught with
hard,
fucking an ounce, so anything over 28 grams, you're doing some kind of time, bro. Like
I've been
the rules were
arrested a
so
couple
fucked
times
up
for
back
weed,
then,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Hey, shit! Imagine getting fucking popped for some whack ass weed, bro. Like, man,
You didn't even have Arizona.
Yeah, we had that Lima Limon or something.
With the seeds.
With
the little seeds and shit.
Está preñada.
They were up
Yeah,
a
yeah,
blind,
already
she got
catching cases, fool. That shit was crazy. Like, they're really fucking press up on you over a weed charge.
For a joint.
For a
yeah,
joint, bro,
you were
like,
getting fucked.
I've
So,
been arrested a couple times for some
You
weed,
know,
you
like, that shit's whack, bro. But
For a
now it's
joint.
just like, it's just your medicine. It's a herb.
It's always been the medicine.
You know, but it is what it is.
Not in every state, but
Not
you
in
know.
every state. Huh, that's true.
You know
Try
what I'm
Texas
saying?
on me.
That
I heard they over there, they be
do not
tripping over
play.
a seed.
Motherfuckers do not play, bro.
Over a seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, cuando
like,
están puestos pa' uno, están puestos pa' uno. You
yeah.
feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you know, most motherfuckers, you know, I got a lot of homies, they get pulled over and they get angry and, you know, they start talking back. I'm like, yo, bro.
Just be
It's in
chill.
your best interest.
Portate bien, homie.
Que porte bien para que
Ajá.
porte bien con usted.
Ajá.
Porque,
Como
you know,
dicen,
papi,
como
I've been
dicen-
through it already. You
Como
feel
dicen
me?
esos abogados on Instagram? If you get pulled over, shut the fuck up.
Bro. I've been pulled over in situations that I have. If that motherfucker was to search my shit,
Yeah.
it was
going
over.
in. Uh-huh.
You feel me?
Right,
And because I was just cool, like, damn, bro, I know what, you know, I was just cool. Yo, alright, cool, boom, have a good one. They just give my ticket, I'm gone.
Hell yeah.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
as for me,
And I'm like, yo,
when I
feel
get
like-
pulled over, I'm the same way. I stay
Gracias,
quiet. I stay quiet. But I tell the cop, don't harass me. Don't start with that shit. I'm too
I don't
old for
even
this
tell
shit.
them. I try to
homie.
be cool with them. Some motherfuckers is just dicks.
They're just dicks.
It's just dicks.
Most of the
Straight
time,
up.
I get
Feel
those.
me? and them motherfuckers, you know, they got home problems. They ain't getting no pussy. I don't know what the fuck going on with them. You feel me?
Somewhere down the line.
They ain't getting no money, no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know cops ain't really getting no real money. You know what I mean? Unless they doing
Exactly.
some side shit.
Exactly,
You know?
homie. We
More power
found 10,
to
we
you,
turned
you
in
feel
8. You know?
Mhm.
Hey, are you gonna say you got 10? No. All right.
That's happened to me before too,
Yeah,
bro.
you
I got
know?
away with a couple things.
Yeah,
you know?
you
I
know?
took some L's, you know, but I'd rather take the L than go, you know.
Yup. That's just part of the game. If you can't take L's in the game, homie, it ain't for you.
Word.
It ain't for you.
I think that's in any game, bro. Not even just in the streets.
But there's some people that could just take that one down and be like, fuck it, I give up in life.
Yeah, some people give up, you know.
You know? That's why a lot of rich
They wasn't
kids.
meant for
What
it.
happens when there's a lot of rich kids that are born? They have everything in the palm of their hand. Everything. You know what I'm saying?
They was born winning.
They was born winning. So for them just to be trying different drugs, that's why they go into depression and all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, because they have it all.
Yeah, I think it's just to each his own. You know, like there's people in the hood that do that, and there's people that's rich that do that. You know, I
It's
think
a powerful
personal
thing.
It's choices
It's a personal.
you make in
It's
your
like
life.
choices
You
you make, huh?
feel me? Like,
It's like going
people
to the
say,
titty
"Oh, this
bar."
life chose you." Nah, hell,
Hell no, homie. I
You
chose
made your
that
choices.
life.
You feel me? You made your choices that led you up to your life. You
Straight up.
Because I know homies, bro, that lost both their parents to the needle. You know what I'm saying? I know homies that parents is killers. You feel me? And them motherfuckers is straight A motherfuckers, graduate, got master's degrees and all that. And I know homies
So you don't
like
know
that
what
that follow
somebody's
their parents' footsteps.
Yeah.
So it really don't, you know what I'm saying? I
You
think
don't know
it's
what
just-
you're going through sometimes, because when you live alone, sometimes your personal demons can get the best out of you, because you ain't really got nobody to talk to.
Right.
You know, and it's
Or at the time, maybe you're not mentally strong enough to handle that. You know what I mean?
yup.
Because you got to be mentally strong at the end of the
Yup,
day.
I lost my female bulldog when I went through my surgery. That shit hit me hard. You know, because I was like my bitch. She was an English bulldog.
Word,
Snow,
word,
rest in
word.
peace, Snow. Everybody knew her.
Right.
You know, she left me with her son though, and that shit really changed me, dog. You know, because she was my bitch. Like,
Word,
I have
word.
2 boys, but man, fuck them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah, you guys are the fucking shooters. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
she's the one that's gonna bring me in the money and everything. You know, and she was so loyal to me. So when people would pull up to the pad and she wasn't liking your vibe, I gotta keep an eye out for you. I'm
Word.
going with my bitch's instinct.
Word,
homie.
word. They got instincts.
She
for
said,
sure.
yeah,
They got instincts
She
for
knows
sure.
if you're there in my path to do good or bad.
Word.
So I always follow her gut instinct. If she ain't feeling it from like a distance, there's a reason. Dogs get that scent, especially a female. That's why they're loyal, you know what I'm saying? You get a boy, aviéntale un hueso allí. You know what I'm saying? Chico, chico, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, bitches don't sell out too quick on you, bro. You know? And just the loyalty about having a female dog, man. You know?
Yo, shout out to all the OT Money boys.
Yo, shout out to all your boys, man. Is there how can people get a hold of you, man?
Shit, man.
So let them know that your Spotify, your Apple, you know what I'm saying?
Find me on the gram, on Spotify, on everywhere. It's the same thing. Yo Gambii.
Yo Gambii.
Yo GAMBI. You know what I'm saying?
So, you heard it. You heard
it.
it.
Find me anywhere.
Shit,
Get in touch with me. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not too much of a social media guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to put in real life work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
you know,
I'm just a people's person, but I like to enjoy. I like to live in the moment. You know what I mean? So,
that's good, cause you don't know when your time is gonna be up on your way home or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I try to admire a lot of stuff now, cause when I came out that hospital, man, they had me on some real crazy drugs, dog. You know, but
that's normal.
It's normal, homie. You know, start having these fucking crazy ass dreams and shit, man. You know, and hey, it's a crazy ride. You gotta know how to ride that white horse, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get put on that shit, homie. They forced it on me, you know? But that's just crazy, man. When you go through surgeries and a lot of people reached out to me because of my surgery. Because they were like, thank you for speaking up on a subject that us people, younger voices, ain't got the nerve to go on a mic and speak up on a surgery subject. And you could relate to
I never
me.
had no surgery, so
yeah. You know, so when people like that started reaching out to me, I was like, damn, I guess I'm doing something right. People will pull up on me. Portense Bienn, and I was like, what the fuck was going on? Like, it happened so fast because I didn't come out. I wasn't coming out, so when I came out in public, I was still fucked up from my shoulder. So when people started recognizing me more, I was like, fuck, this shit's happening too fast, you know? Like, I was just like to be in the cut somewhere, but know that I'm still in the mix. You know, so now it's like I'm frontline, and I'm like, fuck, man, people recognize you everywhere you go.
That's crazy.
You know, and they're like, Portense Bienn. And I'm like, sí. And they're like, Portense Bienn, and I'm like, sí. Like, we go back at it, and I'm like, you get that connection with that person that's following you. You might never have that connection with them again. So it's a beautiful feeling, man, when you have not a fan. I don't like to call them fans.
Nah, man,
I like to call them people, family that are like family, because they know so much
shit,
about you, and they tune in. And they tune into your podcast, because you could go tune in wherever you want. And you decided, I'm gonna go to the Portense Bienn podcast today, homie. I heard the homie Yo Gambiii on it. Let's go tune in. You know what I'm saying? Raza could do it too. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it doesn't matter what kind of Latin foreign country you're coming from. It's like we have something in common. The struggle. None of us were born rich.
Hell no.
You know, so that's what we have in common.
But you know what? Shout out to my parents, because they try to make an effort to get over here.
To get over here.
Me?
Yup, and I came from Mexico, dog. I was born over there. So is
here.
that just crossing that border shit, and you don't have like the same rights as somebody else just born? It ain't easy. It wasn't easy, you know. But gracias a Dios, my mom me agarró papeles and everything when I was young. You know, but it's that pride that you have because your parents struggle, and it makes you work that much harder to get it in. You know what I'm saying? You like, nadie me lo va a dar, and nobody's gonna feel sorry for me. So once you go in, go get it, dog. Don't be half-stepping. You know, si te vas a echar los dos pies, que se mojen los dos juntos.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let that shit fucking go hard.
That's why I was talking about what I said about him earlier, relentless, because to be able to do both things, knowing that, you know, being on both sides of the town, I know what he's going through, because I went through it when I was going through this. When I was going through working with all the labels and doing everything I was doing. It's not an easy balance, bro. And especially knowing that the money's coming in faster over here than over here. You really have to fucking make sure and fast decisions, stuff.
Straight up.
And this comes really fast, so you have to figure the balance in between both.
That balance is hard, but
and this fool has figured it out.
Shout out to the good accountants that, you know.
Yeah, you know, like Nelly, like right now this podcast is running numbers, dog.
Yeah, man, it's the first time have everybody up in here, man, out of nowhere doing some
That's
business.
it,
We're
yo.
running the
Now they gonna
business
have to
of
start
doing
giving me
something.
percentage
Right?
on this shit.
En caliente.
Yeah, where I put my percentage then?
Ponte bien, Nelly.
Nelly, agrégame a tus taxes, por favor.
You know, and yeah, when me and Jehovah, we even went a minute, we just disappeared, but we always been in each other's lives through Facebook or something. My Facebook is more personal than just letting anybody, because that's almost like more of my personal space.
Got you.
Familia, primos, whatever. I want to see what the fuck my primos doing over there. Like, fuck another kid. Fuck it, homie. Fuck it, homie. You know, the family keeps on growing, you know?
100%,
But
100%.
hey, man, it's just different in
My mom
California.
got 20 brothers and sisters. Bro.
Damn.
You have a lot of deals and fool.
Yeah, I got a lot of deals and a hell of a lot more
yeah.
primos.
I thought I had a lot of primos,
God
dog.
dang,
I got
oh,
primos I don't
elementary
even
school,
know, man.
huh? Yeah.
You know? And when you got so
hey,
many
when you got
people-
so much shit going for your life, everybody's your cousin.
Yo, exactly. Hey,
primo.
Hey, even your uncles, you feel me? Your uncles. You know, I got uncles that I fuck with. Like, yo, you know what? You my uncle. And then I got uncles that's like,
They're
they
just
my
there.
uncles, but I'm like, nah, I don't
You're
fuck
still
with you,
fucking
bro.
up, homie. Like
I
that.
don't fuck with you, bro. You feel me?
Yup.
They're like, what's up, Theo? See you later.
What's up, Theo?
Yeah,
Yup. It is. It's just a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, appreciate you having me.
You
on
know,
this show.
ya
You
sabes.
know.
Sí. You know, muchas gracias por
Shout out
letting me.
Back Down.
It is. Sí. homie. Que se porten bien.
Portense
bien.
You know, that Mexican juice, bro, you know? We just do it different, homie. You know what I'm saying? And,
Word.
but yeah, man, I really want to thank you for giving me this exclusive, you know, porque I don't know when it's going to be your time. And you're like, damn, I remember when we were just chopping it up on the Portense Bienn podcast, homie.
Hell
you know,
yeah,
and
hell yeah.
next thing you know, I start blowing up on this side, and you're like, holy shit, it's just how God works and puts
That's
two
how God
people in
works.
one room.
That's
And
how
then
God
we
works.
managed to go como palomitas a volar, you know?
Bro, good energy goes a
You
long
know,
way.
a
man,
long
you
way,
know?
homie. You know, and it's everything's about energy and a vibe, my G. You know what I'm saying? Everything's about energy and a vibe. You know, so you know, I'm very strong on that shit, man. And I know God's gonna guide you in the right direction, my G.
I appreciate
God
it,
has
man.
plans for you. You know what I'm saying?
Got plans for us both.
Yo,
For us all.
gracias.
Well,
you
since
know?
you're getting into it right now, I'm talking about that. As of today, this is you're home for recording whenever you want, like you said.
Oh, yeah, you're
Muchas
right.
gracias.
And the people that come by here, they get to see the studio. Anybody ever want to record anything, they're more than welcome to, but we charge.
Holla at Jehovah.
Holla at me.
You know,
Because I got to pass it to Nelly right
You know?
after.
So anybody out there, man, if you have anything going, music-wise, you could tap in with me or tap in with the homie YO GAMBII, and we'll see you guys up with some studio time,
For
some
sure.
recording time, some vocal time, whatever, man. You know, if you already got your own beats, it's recording time right here, homie.
Word
You know,
up.
that's how we're gonna sponsor that shit up around here, dog. You guys give me the bendiciones to be up in here. It's only right that we promote the studio at the same time.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can eat.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
there's-
saying?
There's food on the table out here for everybody, man.
Que se
You know?
porten bien,
Ponte
homie.
bien, you feel me?
Sí,
Ponte
sí.
bien, that's how
All
I
right,
am gonna
man.
be.
Muchas gracias for everybody tuning in, and just God bless you guys, man.
Yeah, pendiente el 29 que sale fuego.
En caliente.
And go to YouTube now. Check out all the music that's coming out on YO GAMBII. And give us a like and a share and a comment. And if you don't like it, then you can fuck off.
If you fuck with it, you fuck with it.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's all love too.
Yeah.